assume you're going to be putting, there's a picture of your father that
Picture
you
of
just
my
added.
father, right?
That wasn't there yesterday.
Right. No, it wasn't. I just added that. That's
Yeah.
good. You know that, huh?
I did notice
Well,
that.
you picked that up fast.
And I really, why did you choose the rug of Reagan? You could have also designed your own.
Yeah, and others, but I thought that, first of all, I liked it. I like the look, I like the lightness, and I like having it be Reagan. I like Reagan. I disagreed with him on some things, primarily trade.
Trade, yeah.
He was not as strong on trade as I felt he should have been, but that's okay. But he represented us very well.
In your lifetime, who was the president that maybe you admired the most?
Well, I liked Reagan. I didn't like him on trade, but other than trade, I liked him very much.
Yeah.
And he was okay on trade, but not great.
I was surprised, my last question for you, I was surprised last night. I was watching your interview and you were holding up the letter that Barack Obama had left you.
Right.
Seemed
Beautiful
like a lengthy letter.
It was.
And you seem to have a personal rapport with him, and you were right. This was a really, really incredibly vicious campaign.
What amazed me is that I was vicious to him in statements. He was vicious to me in statements. And here we are getting along. We're riding up Pennsylvania Avenue talking. We don't even mention it. I guess that's the world of politics. But I was tough on him. He was tough on me. And I like him. He likes me. I think he likes me. I mean, you're going to have to ask him, but I think he likes me.
He doesn't talk to me.
Not too much.
No, he doesn't talk to me
I can't figure out why.
Yeah.
But look, you know, he wrote me a very nice letter, beautiful letter.
Yeah. Helpful to you?
It's something to think about.
Yeah.
I agree with the letter he wrote.
My very last question.
Yes.
Has this whole experience changed you in ways, in any way that you can think of?
I don't think I've had the time to be changed because I'm cutting the prices of airplanes. I'm cutting the prices of Army tanks.
You're working.
I'm cutting the prices of submarines. You know, we're lacking submarines and we're going to build new submarines, but the price is too high. So I'm cutting the prices way down. Doing a lot of work. In addition to getting Ford, General Motors, and some others to let's start building cars here, right?
Mr. President, good to see you. Thank you for your time. You've been very generous.
Thank you very much.
And coming up, we have more Hannity right after this break as we continue outside of the White House in Washington, D.C., as Hannity continues.
Nice to win. Do we agree? It's been a while. We're here now because tens of millions of Americans have placed their hopes in us to transfer power from Washington, D.C. and give it back to the people. Since taking office, I have taken major contractual steps to restore the rule of law and to return power to everyday Americans. We want to get our people off of welfare and back to work. And we believe that the world's best country ought to have the world's best infrastructure. At the same time, we will unleash the full power of American energy, ending the job-killing restrictions on shale, oil, natural gas, and clean, beautiful coal. All of us are joined in this effort. All of us are bound by duty and bound by God to give our full devotion to this country and its people. That obligation forms the moral foundation of our agenda. That agenda includes a lean, efficient government, appointing Supreme Court justices, so important, who will uphold and defend our Constitution, reducing taxation and regulation, fair trade that creates a level playing field as opposed to what we have right now, and fostering respect for our country and its flag. We are now only at the beginning of this incredible journey together. I am honored to be your partner in this amazing quest. I am privileged to stand with you, shoulder to shoulder, as we work every single day to make America great again.
And welcome back to Hannity. Unfortunately, that is all of the time we have left this evening. As always, thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back in New York tomorrow night.